Welcome to day 12 of the Gratitude Explosion. I am so thrilled to have you here. Today, I want to have you notice a very, very special part of yourself that sometimes we forget about. So, some people call it intuition, other people call it inner wisdom, higher self, God, or Buddha nature. Some psychologists believe that this inner wisdom is the result of all the information that you're absorbing every day of your life, and you simply don't have the conscious bandwidth to pay attention to it. In that sense, it's sort of like you're carrying a huge library around with you, and you can access it at any time, the library of your life experience. But no matter what you call it or where you think it comes from, almost everyone has a sense that there's some internal resource that seems to have our back, that we can access and we can gain lots more information from. But running through our days, really, really busy, everybody gets in that hustle and bustle. We forget about that part of ourselves. It's really easy to start working just from our head and making decisions on paper. I doubt that I'm alone in having taken jobs or made dating choices that looked amazing on paper and then later turned out to be different than what I expected. I'm on the other side of the coin. We've probably all had experiences where a decision didn't really make sense. Maybe our friends were like, we don't know why you're doing that. Or maybe even we were wondering, this is kind of crazy, but there's something in me that's telling me to take a leap of faith and just do it. We've probably made those decisions too, where we've ended up in this extraordinary place that without it, our life would not have been possible the way it is right now. So I'd like us to embrace in this moment all of who you are, including paying special attention to that inner wisdom. I'm going to invite you to welcome it in and be grateful that you have this guide when you allow it to guide you. So we're going to do a little practice, a very short practice, where we step into our inner wisdom and we see what there is to discover. So what I'd like you to do is take something that you have been trying to decide about. Now, this can be something as small as, what do you want to eat for lunch today? Or as big as, what do I want to do when I grow up, right? You can pick any level of question, and you can do both if you like. So, but pick one for this first round. Who knows, they might actually go right together. So pick one, and we're going to run through this little process where we begin in the place that we often do, by simply arriving, taking a deep breath, and letting yourself come into this moment in your body. Feeling all that grounded, peaceful centeredness. I marvel every time as soon as we make the declaration to arrive, as soon as we take that breath and drop down into our bodies, we connect into wells of resource right away that are available to us all the time. And then you're going to go ahead and invite your inner wisdom to the table. Whatever name for it you have, just invite it to show up. Now, some of you will do that out loud. Some will prefer to do it internally, just setting intention. And some people might put their hand on their heart or on the place where they think, where they experience that inner wisdom to live. We're just going to invite it to be present. It's always present, but when we pay a little attention, we have an easier time noticing it. And then very, very simply, we're going to ask your inner guidance system whatever this question is. Whether it's, where should I go for lunch? What should I do when I grow up? Where am I going to find love? Whatever the question is, go ahead and ask. And then you're going to wait for the response you get. It may take a little bit. It may not come right in this moment, and it might come in unexpected ways. It might seem a little wacky. It might not make sense at first. So just hang out with whatever your intuition leads you to. Perhaps you're thinking about what to eat for lunch, and you have a sense that, you should go to the park. Maybe your inner wisdom is really telling you more about how you should nourish your soul and your spirit. Or maybe there's a restaurant in the park you've forgotten about. You pop into and you go, oh my goodness, I hadn't thought about this place in forever, and I'd love to go here today. Or maybe you're asking the question of, what should I do when I grow up? And you have this sense, I should call my friend Bob. maybe out of the blue. Maybe you haven't talked to him forever. Maybe it makes no sense why you talk to him, but you just have that intuitive hit. So the invitation here is to go ahead and follow the advice you get. Try it out. See what happens. Trusting that our inner guidance is working on our best interest and always seems to have more information in the moment than we do. You'd be surprised how often it takes you exactly where you'd like to be, or even to a better place than you expected. So try this little exercise. My invitation is to try it once a day for a week. Just see what you experience and share what you find out on our Facebook group with us. You may have some really cool adventures. You may have some wacky stories to tell. And you may find that you're getting the best guidance that you could have ever gotten. That straight from your own internal guidance system. So have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.